Good afternoon, everyone. It is 5 o'clock on the afternoon of June 16th, 2026. I would like to call the meeting of the Board of Directors of Parks and Recreation to order. Can I have a roll call, please?
Good afternoon. We have 3 of our park board members present within the city council chambers. For the record, Nikisha Elena Alexis notified the board of her absence. I will begin roll call. Shelby Cook. Here. Isaac Torres Villa.
Here.
Bill Murray.
Present.
We have a quorum.
All right, we have a quorum. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda for this afternoon's meeting?
I move to approve the agenda for this afternoon's meeting.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion passes unanimously. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting of June 2nd, 2026?
I motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That carries unanimously. We have no correspondence. Can we get an update on the approval of the financials? Is there any questions about the claims?
None from me.
There are no
Okay.
questions. Can I get a motion to approve the claims?
I move that we approve the claims.
Can
I
I get a
second.
second?
I
All
second.
in favor, say aye.
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 Carries unanimously. I'd like to comment that we're grateful to DLZ for their contribution of $5,000 as this will sponsor our Independence Day celebration. We're also thankful to NIPSCO for receiving $5,000 for the Environmental Action Grant. On behalf of the Park Board and the City of Elkhart, we extend our sincere appreciation to DLZ and NIPSCO for their commitment to our community and support of Parks and Recreation. Thank you very much. Is there anything different between the donation and the grant?
They would require separate motions to approve.
For the grant? Okay, can I get a motion to approve the grant of $5,000?
I move that we approve the grant for $5,000.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That carries unanimously. New business matters, Jen, for Lamar Billboard advertising contract.
Good afternoon, Jennifer Kobe, marketing for the Parks Department. We have the opportunity to extend 5 of the billboards that you approved previously. So this is just a new contract extending those.
Are there any questions about the contract?
Have you heard any feedback at all on them? Like anybody say, hey, I saw the billboard?
Yeah, I've heard several people say that they've seen various billboards. I've seen at least 3 of them around
Yeah.
town. So yeah, they're everywhere.
Good. Yeah, I've seen them too. They're good.
Mhm.
No questions. Other questions from me?
No questions? Can I get a motion to approve the contract extension?
I motion to approve the contract extension.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Carries unanimously. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Jennifer.
I'm sorry, Bill. Can I interrupt for one moment, please? We need to go ahead and approve the donations. We did not vote on that.
Oh, we just skipped right over that. I'm sorry, I got confused. Okay. Can I to go back to the financials? Can I get a motion to approve the donations from DLZ?
I move to approve the donations of $5,000 from DLC.
Can I get a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 That carries unanimously. There is no old business. Next item on the agenda is the use and event permit. First up is Michiana Pro Shop. Any representatives here or online? In light of the lack of response from Michiana Pro Shop in terms of permit and showing liability insurance, and the lack of response over the period of several months, I'm going to move that we table this indefinitely. And if Michiana Pro Shop wants to start all over, or wants to do this, they have to start the whole process all over again. Can I get a motion?
I move that we, I guess, completely take it off.
We
and-
table it indefinitely.
Yeah, I move that we table indefinitely and then they have to reapply.
Can I get a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carries unanimously. We will notify them. Next item on the agenda, night out permit. Mr. Bias here or online? Are you
Good
speak-
evening. I'm going to be Liz Stoutenauer and Mr. Wayne Bias tonight for
Okay.
City of Elkhart Parks and Recreation. My name is Brianna Pedgen, Office Manager. So Night Out is just our annual police night out where we get the community together. They invite all the community out. They do all sorts of fun activities. It's just a great interaction. They serve some food, some drinks. This year, we are changing the location. Instead of being downtown at Civic Plaza, it will be at Studebaker. It's a great attendance every single year for them.
That's terrific. And they have all the proper information included in the application.
Yes.
So we're good there. Can I get a motion to approve the night out permit?
I motion to approve the night out permit.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 That carries unanimously. Next on the agenda, the Pumpkin Vine Classic Bike Race or Bike Ride Permit is Melinda Freeze, either online or here in person.
She's online.
Online.
Online. Melinda, can you hear us?
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I was muted. Hold on. Can anybody hear me? I can see Bill. If you can hear me, can you like nod or wave your hand? Oh, you're gone. Oh, there, I can hear now. Can you guys hear me?
I don't know if it's technical difficulties or if it's.
She needs to unmute her microphone on her end.
I did. Um, it says I'm unmuted.
She has her hand up now.
Well, I guess I can
can you hear
speak to
me?
it while we wait. And Melinda, if you can jump on and say extra words, let us know. But I can speak a bit to the event. The Pumpkin Vine Classic has been going on in Goshen and the surrounding Elkhart community for a number of years. Because of the Riverway improvements, the River Greenway improvements, they have opened up another route to extend into Studebaker Park. And so we've been working with them on their map. But the idea is to do it on September 12th. I think that's what the date is, if I remember from memory. But to go through Studebaker Park from the River Greenway Trail into the Studebaker Park, utilizing the pavilion that they're renting, and then also driving the bike traffic back down and then to the road going south, and then out. So it's really just a stopover site that they're using the park for. Most of it will just be throughout the day, and then it won't be like a ton of people all at once. It'll be bikers as they go through.
Are there any questions for Jameson?
I'm not sure if you can answer them, but about the bathrooms, it says we can rent porta pots if necessary.
Yeah, we've been trying to work with them on the Studebaker restrooms being open. They have some funding to commit towards them because they're restrooms off of the trail. So we've been trying to get that working. And I've been working with Brittany Short on that over there. Because of the city process and the bureaucracy that it takes to get those types of projects done, I'm not sure that we can get those bathrooms up and running before then, but I'm still trying to figure that piece out.
Okay.
If we cannot, then they'll do porta potties.
Okay.
But we would love to be able to get the bathrooms.
So, I mean, we're really kind of approving this based on the fact that there will likely be porta potties, but if not, if they can use them, then they will, the
Mhm.
facilities. Okay, great.
Yep.
That was all my questions.
Any other questions? Can I get a motion to approve the permit for the Pumpkin Vine 2026 Classic Bike Ride?
I move that we approve the 2026 Pumpkin Vine Classic Bike Ride Permit.
Can I get a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Carries unanimously. Before we start with the department reports, I'd like to make a couple of comments, general and specific. Earlier this spring, Jameson said it's going to be a very busy summer. And so far, it's proven to be a very busy summer and a lot more going on. And I thought the things that have occurred already have been terrific, well managed, well maintained, well attended. And I greatly appreciate and give a shout out to the Parks Department employees and staff, as well as Buildings and Grounds for the support. I thought that with the craziness of Thursday night storms at Island Park might be a mess. It might have been at one time, but it certainly wasn't when I got there. So terrific. More specific, Jameson, it's time for your report. My question is, how about that slide?
Yes, it is a busy time. I was not mistaken. We are running full speed in every division and position, which is great. We have had a number of challenges as we kick off this season. It's been a little insane, but the tornado was definitely unexpected. Rhapsody's already a bear to manage and logistically work out. So that was an extra fun challenge. But I am proud of the Buildings and Grounds team for coming together. They had 20 guys that morning on Friday at the island, and bulldozers and equipment, and just going through and looking at the trees and hitting all the widowmakers that they could find. And I mean, really, there was a couple close calls, honestly, where if they didn't hit those, there would have been some accidents. And so safety continued to be the #1 priority for that event, but it was handled really well. We also got really lucky that AEP was able to prioritize that area for us, because at about 10 o'clock, I thought we were going to have to rent a generator for $20,000, and AEP was able to come in and get everything on. And so right before I said, let's do it, the lights just go on. I was like, oh, wow, that's fantastic. So there was some luck, and there was a lot of hard work. Outside of Rhapsody, the parks are really still dire. Buildings and Grounds has been doing a good job of forestry, cleaning up the main stuff. We had a tree fall down on the McNaughton bathroom building. There's been a lot of debris that we have not been able to pick up. Lango Park especially is one that needs a heavy lift still. But we still have roads in the city that aren't fully open yet. So the parks are going to take a back seat. I did take a very sad picture today of a couple kids that were trying to play on the playground that was covered up in branches. And so I went to check on it and got most of the branches off the playground, at least to the perimeters. Anywho, yeah, there's just a ton of ton of debris. So we're working through that. On a positive end, Ideal Beach Slide is working. Slides are working, so that's been great. In the first weekend that those were open, we did in one weekend 30% of what we did all last year. So they're definitely excited for the slides, and it's been profitable for us. We are still not operational at Pierre Moran Pool. We have 2 facilities open, but there are just weird things going on at Pierre Moran that aren't making sense. And so every time we nail one thing down and we got it going, we thought we were ready to go for today to be open. Health department was coming, and then the equipment shut off randomly. And Nathan said that there was water gushing out the pump room. So for some reason, it just randomly exploded. And Spear is out there trying to determine with us why. I give props to Nathan because he's putting a lot of hours over there to try and get it running at night, early morning, etc. So we're working through it, but it just seems like a weird thing going on over there with maintenance. Outside of that, we're excited. Olri is running full speed right now. It is an accelerated timeline still, but we are making headway. We had a groundbreaking ceremony. There was about 75 people there, which was great. And I think we'll be looking pretty good by the August 8th ribbon cutting. Rangers have moved over to Woodlawn Nature Center, so that's a good spot for them. Keeps an eye on the property and also helps us, expand out a little bit so we're not all cramped in City Hall. High Dive Park, that is moving forward. We're a little we're paused right now. EEC has been prioritizing the Trees for the Heart, and we're working on volunteers to go over to High Dive, but the core materials delivered, so we're just ready. The plants are in, so we have all the pieces there. We just have to get the capacity. But it should look pretty good here in the next month. The hope is to get it done by July. The concessions have been doing very well, so I want to note that we have put in a new idea for a grill and doing burgers and some other stuff there, so that's been very popular. I think the hot dogs are selling a bit more since they're on the grill now. So that's been a positive. But overall, with every year, there's ups, there's downs, but we're looking pretty good. Events are doing well. Programming is great. The kids went to the zoo today at Potawatomi, and so had a great time, avoided the rain. And I think things are going well, but it's no shortage of work right now, which is great.
Great. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jameson.
It's time for our events report. Oh, okay.
Yep, I will be your Liz Stoutenauer and your Mandy Knoll today. So on the event side, Farmers Market still going strong. They're averaging 40 vendors per week. Average attendance estimated at roughly 1,500 per week. Had the Memorial Day Parade on Main Street with 40 parade submissions, estimated attendance over 3,000 for that one. Art Walk Wednesday from May 27th. We had 27 artists, 19 merchants, and 300 or so people walking down Main Street through the Art Walk. And then Rockology Chicago performed at the after hours and had 150 or more there as well. Over at NIBCO at the end of May 30th, we held our summer kickoff skate party. Great event, very well attended. Westwind Brewery was there. Kona Ice was there. Concessions trailer was out. On the park side, we did around $400 or so in skate rentals and concessions there, which was great. Had the live DJ there as well. Got a lot of positive feedback and a great turnout for that. Movie in the park. So the initial one, Zootopia 2, that was scheduled to be at Central Green, weather did not cooperate for that one. So we shifted and moved it to Friday night and made it part of Rhapsody. That went off very well. Had a good turnout for that. And then we'll get to upcoming, but the next movie in the park will be this Friday as well, over at Willowdale. Rhapsody itself, the Friday and Saturday, again, definitely kudos to Buildings and Grounds for helping get everything cleaned up. We had 49 artisan vendors, 10 community partners, 24 food vendors, and 8 bands, musicians there. Again, seemed like a very well attended event. After everything got cleaned up, the weather definitely cooperated with us for the Friday afternoon into the evening, and then Saturday as well, especially being followed by rain on Sunday. Upcoming events, Art Walk for June on the 24th, so be downtown Elkhart, 5 to 8 p.m. And then the after hours will go again on Central Green with Common Ground as a performance there from 7:30 to 9. And then, as I mentioned, we've got the second movie in the park, A Bug's Life at Willowdale this Friday for Juneteenth. We'll have the concessions trailer out there as well as some community partners there. And then July 4th, the largest fireworks display that we've done to date, as well as 22 food vendors and 2 bands there, Central Green, downtown Elkhart area for that. Any questions on the event side?
I just say, I think it'll be tough to top last year's fireworks, but if you're making that claim, Liz.
Yeah. Just remember, Liz made the claim.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Could I get, what time are the fireworks starting this year?
9:30.
Great, thank you.
Then movie in the park is start at 6. The screen that we use for that does allow, even with daylight still going on, to be able to show the movie then.
Cool.
Do you have an estimated number on like attendance for Rhapsody?
Not yet. I know they're still putting that together. So we have full day counters going on for the bridges as people come in. And
Right.
so I think they're still just putting that data together, but should have that hopefully for the next meeting.
Makes sense.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Now shifting gears, I'll put on my Mandy Knoll hat on the volunteer side. So the route crew May update, we assisted with Trees for the Heart and had 35 volunteers in the 4th district there. The Soma Garden boxes are readopted for 2026, which is great news. The Sterling Park garden boxes increased the number of adopters. We've had 8 new volunteers for a variety of service hours. The Climate Control Lobby adopted a park at American Park and did a service day in May, removing invasive species and general cleanup. And then continuing to partner with the park rangers, focusing on civic groups, helping get volunteer hours, earning service hours in the parks, trails, Riverwalk, and things along those lines on the volunteer side.
Right.
Yeah.
Any
Thank you.
questions for volunteers?
No questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy.
Lisa?
Hello.
Hello.
So our programs that have ended since our last meeting, we had a youth co-ed spring soccer league at Studebaker. We had around for the 3 to 12-year-olds, and if you see, we averaged from 23 to 26 registrants. We had a photography workshop for ages 16 and older, and we had 7 registered. For our spring sports clinic, it ranged from the ages of 2 to 7. And we had different ones. We had soccer, we had t-ball and tennis. And if you could see, we had 15 registered in soccer, 15 t-ball, and 10 in tennis. And for the Woodlawn Nature Center museum tour and guided hike, which was for ages 50, it was open to the community, but it was more of a collab with the Owl Club as well. So they came and participated. We had about 5 participants then. For our current programs, we just continue to have Riverview Softball, continue to have the Tuesday Men's Rec League, our Thursdays Co-ed League, and we are continuing our pickleball clinics for our May session. For ages 16 and older, we only had 2 register. We do have coming one up in June. For Tuesdays and, for our tennis programs, it's in June. It varies from Monday through Friday at McNaughton. These are the ages and they're split up. We have the 3 to 6-year-olds. We have one for 7 to 9-year-olds, 10 to 12, 13 to 17, and 18 and over.
It is, I do have to say, and I have to give props to Dakota, who is our tennis manager, who is doing the best that she can to not only expand our program, but to enhance the skills of the students as well.
Awesome.
Our summer camp connections, we are full. Yes, we're full, but we are constantly having families come out and then come, we have that space. So continue, if you have families are like, they're full, have them check in. We may have that family that said, well, we can't make it this week. We're pulling out, and we may have, like spaces for them. So just putting that out there. But they're both full. From our swim lessons at PMRM, we have a group 1 for 35 and we have group 2 for 6 to 17. Both our classes are full. Due to the mechanical issues, we have moved them to the July, but now we're having both groups going at the same time. So none of their families are being, we're just postponing and rescheduling it for the July. I think we only had like one family said we're out of town, we can't make it, but the rest of them were okay with it.
Got it.
The lap swim we have at Pimaran is for 18 and over, and that's for Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:30. We also have sensory swim. So sensory swim is for more of the community that is on the spectrum, that don't like noise, that want their space and stuff like that. So we're dedicating a certain time for them to come just be themselves and enjoy the pool with just having them enjoy parks as well. So we're allocating time for that. We have the underwater photography at PMRM Pool. So this is a little bit different. This is more for if photographers want to use our pool and do photography underwater. So it'd be a time for them if they wanted to rent that space, I guess you could say, to do their own underwater photography. But before it opens, so it's not taking time away from the public. We have yoga in the park for the month of June. We have it at Walker Park. And then each month is going to be a different park. But for this month, it'd be at Walker. We have cardio drumming every Wednesday at McNaughton Pavilion from 6 to 7. We have book scrapping 101 at the Owls Club, and it's also open to the community every first Friday of the month for June, July, and August from 11 to 12:30. We do have Science in the Sand at Ideal Beach for ages 4 to 12 on June 13th from 11 to 12. We have Sandcastle competition that's open to families on Sunday, June 26th. So I hope to see you guys there. I can make a meeting cancel. So yeah. So just letting you guys know that. We have our intergymnastics tumbling and beams at Willdale Pavilion ages 5 to 12 for June 23rd, 25th from 5:15 to 6:30. And then we have our paddle series, which is Learn to Paddle Board for ages 18 and over. We are continuing to have a full moon kayak from that launches off our Beersley Park and arrives at McNaughton. We continue to have our Glow Float at Ideal Beach for 16 and over, and that's for canoes and kayaks. And then we are still hosting our free kayak and canoe rental day at Ideal Beach on Saturday, July 18.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Any questions? I just want to say what impresses me is not just the number of events and programs and things that are going on, but it's the variety. And I think that's good because we're trying to get more people involved with the parks. And if we have something that they like, they're more likely to show up. So Good stuff.
No,
And see, I told you it was a busy season.
Yeah,
absolutely. But I do also have to say thanks to the volunteers who have been helping to make this happen, and also to the Parks and Recreation Department. Everyone has had their hand into order to make these programs work and be successful. So I want to say thank you to them as well.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you. And it's time for the Ranger report.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Ranger report for May. Big spike in turnout for parkours and for the Rangers as well. We had a total of parkour activities at about 6,081, which is a huge jump from April, which was 2,451. That's a 148% increase. Temperature was about the same from last month. It's 68 high in May, and then in April it was about 64. The Ranger engagements was 6,227 as opposed to April, which is 2,832. So that's a huge jump as well. For the events on May 7th, I attended the Homeless Coalition at Elkhart public library, which I do once a month, first Thursday of each month. Ranger Bethany helped with the farmers market, and I led a scavenger hunt for the Owl Club at Woodlawn Nature Center for 5 participants. Damages in May, Ranger Bethany arrived at a boot dog park. There was an accident there, a car involving a car, and it's just public works door, and she reported it. Police was there to make sure everybody was okay. May 15th, Ranger Nathan removed graffiti from Hayden Park, and May 17th, Ranger Cody was notified at McNaughton Park that somebody was throwing rocks at a light at the tennis courts and shattered a few lights. He contacted EPD and made a report on that. Another notes, Ranger Cody on May 3rd removed a large mattress from Soma Gardens. May 9th, Ranger Bethany removed a large picnic table from the water at Hayden Park. If you don't know how heavy picnic tables are, they're very heavy. So kudos to Bethany. May 17th, Ranger Cody observed 2 loose dogs that ran into Natal Park. He was unable to locate the owners, so EPD transported the dogs to the Elkhart Humane Society. And then May 26th, Ranger Bethany returned a beautiful painted turtle back to High Dive Park. That concludes our report. Any questions?
None for me.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wait, I do have a
Nope.
question. Is the shattered light at the tennis court being worked on?
It was, I believe it was repaired.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, this was in May, so
Oh,
by now
right.
that would have, yeah.
Great, thank you.
Yep.
I'd now like to open it up for public input, give them the privilege of the floor. Any members of the public have any comments? Barring that, let's have a motion to close or adjourn the meeting.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
My second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, carries unanimously. And board members, we do have some things to sign.
Thank you.